Okay, students, so you guys have been very busy learning about many different spelling patterns. Those included all the long A combinations, all the long E, I, O, and U combinations, and then you learned about some that didn't quite fit into that rule, and we call those variant vowels, like the OO says ooh, and sometimes it says the OI and the OY, they say oi. And you already learned about the short vowels, like A says ah, I says I. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, the silent E. You guys learned about the A blank E, I blank E. Those, you guys learned about those combinations as well. So there are a total of 6 types of different syllables, and you've probably come across this in your Lexia, but I'm going to explain what the different syllable types mean and how they can help you read words. So let's go over them. Okay. Here's our very first one. This is our vowel consonant E. These are the silent E syllables. Easy peasy, right? So let's take a look at this very first word here. You've already learned how to divide syllables. So now, if you had your finger on the I and the A and you split them apart, you would move the S over to the left because mistake doesn't make sense, right? So it's a mistake. And then this syllable here, the take, this is our vowel consonant E syllable. It stays together, okay? So that silent E single syllable stays together. We're not going to put our finger on the A and the E here and split them apart, okay? You want to keep those silent E syllables together. So here we have another word. If you put your finger on the, if you put your finger on the A and you split them apart, again, you would move the S this way, cascade, and there's your silent E syllable. And here's another word, postpone. You'd put your finger on the 2 O's, split them apart. You're going to keep the blends together. Remember, we talked about that in one of the videos, the ST, that's a blend that's going to stay together. So postpone. So vowel, consonant E, that's one syllable type. Okay. Then we have our vowel team syllables. So like your AI, AY, EE, the 2 vowels that are right next to each other, there are vowel teams. The OI for oi, those are all vowel teams. So let's just go through and take a look at some of these words here, okay? So the first one here is rainbow. So if you put your finger on that vowel team, AI, and then the O, you split it apart, you see that that stays together. That vowel team stays together. I should put on my pointer. See right there, AI. So rainbow. This is how we learn to read longer words, by splitting them apart into syllables. So here we have another one. You guys all learned that AY says A, right? So we split that up and we put in our slash here, crayon, crayon. Same thing here. Oh, you put your fingers on the vowels, split them apart. You have 2 C's in the middle. Go ahead and move them, and we have raccoon. That vowel team stays together. So we have consonant or vowel, consonant E or silent E words. Our vowel teams, that's another syllable type, that's 2. And then we have these consonant plus LE. Okay, we haven't really learned about these yet, but anytime you have a word that has a LE, that's one consonant, consonant plus LE. So let me just show you the examples, okay? So like right here, the LE is going to stay together, and this says bull. So it doesn't say bleh. We don't say that, okay? So this one doesn't quite follow the rules, right? So it has its own rule, consonant, L, E. So we have our consonant here, we have our L and the E, and that is going to stay together. So we split this apart. Here we have an open syllable, te, and this is pronounced bull, okay? Here we have another one. It's split apart, closed syllable, pud, dull, puddle, right? So this doesn't say dle, it says dull. And here we have another one, full. Okay, so again, it says full, has ul sound. So we have our silent E syllables, our teams, and now you've just learned about the consonant plus the LE. Okay, R controlled. You guys learned about these too, right? This is that the little dog, the R, when it comes after a vowel, it growls, right? Sometimes it says R, sometimes it says or, and other times it says okay? So we keep those together too, okay? Our first word, flower, okay? So that ER stays together. It's a syllable. Cardboard. So that AR is going to stay together right there, okay? And the OA here is a vowel team, says O. And here we have sailor, sailor. So again, split it right there, and you keep the R controlled part of the word together. Okay. Now these are easy peasy. You guys have already been practicing these. Open syllables. What is an open syllable? It's a syllable that ends in a vowel, right? So here we have a word that maybe you don't quite know how to pronounce. So you put your fingers on the vowels, split them apart. Okay. And this is ruin, ruin. Okay. And here we have a U and an I, split them apart. This is an open syllable because it doesn't end in a consonant. So it's going to say its long sound, music, music. Again, split those apart. Open syllable, it's going to say the long sound, decide. And there's your silent E syllable there. Can you guess what the last syllable type is? It's a closed syllable. So closed syllables are syllables that end in what? A consonant. Okay, good. So here's an easy one first. Okay, put your fingers on the vowels, split them apart, split the B's. We have a closed syllable, so the vowel is going to say its short sound, rab. And it's going to say its short sound here, bit, rabbit, right? Now we have a big long word. What do? So we go through and we separate the syllables, right? So on a big word, you're going to start right at the beginning, separate the I and the E, and then the N and the T are going to go their separate ways. We have a closed syllable, in. We have an R controlled syllable, her. And we separate the next ones out. We have a closed syllable, rup, and a closed syllable, ted, interrupted, interrupted. Okay, and here's the last one. So you separate out those vowels and follow the rules of making syllables, and you have 3 closed syllables. Now, even though this word is long, when you break it apart into syllables, it's not so long. So let's read this. Fantastic, fantastic. And that's what you all are, fantastic. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Bye.